Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Flyboy Carter 23, back with another video on this college football 25, the Akron Zips Dynasty Season 2. As today, I believe this is the fifth game of the season. Coming off of a win against UTEP after two straight losses, we will be taking on the Western Michigan Broncos. And as you can see here, we're not too far off as far as being evenly matched, and the overall ratings doesn't really matter. As you can see, when we lost to UAB earlier in the season, we had better ratings, but we still lost. That's when you take a look at the roster here. Blake Bosma, their tight end, is their best player, followed up by Corey Walker at the defensive end spot. But it looks like, pretty spotty overall. They have, a good, it seems like they have a good player or two on each level. Defensive line, I think their defensive tackle, and of course their defensive end. It looks like on defense, their linebackers is their biggest weak point. They have a couple decent corners, but the safeties aren't anything to write home about. And on offense, they have, their tight end. They have a couple solid wide receivers, and I think their quarterback is decent as well. So we'll have our work cut out for us here, definitely. But riding the high off of that last win against UTEP, hopefully we can take that momentum into this game and get a W here. But I guess we'll see. As you can see here, going through the offensive line. One thing I've noticed with a lot of our opponents is the offensive lines haven't been all that great, which is definitely something that I love to see personally, considering the fact that we have a pretty solid defensive line here. And as you can see here, Lafferty and Simpkins are, neck and neck at the running back spot. Me personally, I'd probably start Lafferty just because he has a bit more to offer. J.D. Davis, the second, is going to be the starting quarterback. He has a little bit of juice as far as running around and things like that, But, he isn't a devastating athlete. He's someone, that could be dealt with, but we'll just have to see how this goes. Let's go ahead and get this thing fired up and get this next game underway here. All right, here we go. Opening kickoff. And as you can see, we are wearing the gold helmets and gold tops with the navy blue pants. As the Broncos will receive the ball first. And I'm not sure, but I believe last year the Broncos defeated us in conference play, if I'm not mistaken. I think they were one of the teams we couldn't quite beat. I think we had a really good game, but I think they ended up coming out on top. If I am wrong, I am wrong, but I think I'm right. So J.D. Davis coming out with Lafferty next to him here. Lafferty, that is a crazy name. But here we go. Dropping back as Davis has a clean pocket, puts it up, had a wide open receiver and just overthrows him. So that's not good for our secondary here, who's been spotty. It's been off and on with the secondary. But here they go. The pop pass. The receiver has room to operate, and that is a first down for Western Michigan. That is Barris who gets the pop pass. I think he's like the slot receiver or the third receiver on the roster. Here we go. Handing it off to Lafferty, and he's able to fall forward. He picks up 4 as Cam Cheatham, who's our other defensive end, is able to get the stop. We haven't heard much of him. I think he's a transfer from Kennesaw State with a lot of upside, but haven't heard a lot. But we are able to get in the face of J.D. Davis. I believe that was Cameron Stewart who was able to get in his face and disrupt that pass. So here we go. 3rd and 6 now for J.D. Davis and the Broncos. We'll see if we can step it up on defense. Davis has a pretty clean pocket, but not much longer as Austin Wondolowski gets in from his linebacker spot and gets the sack. I believe that's like his third sack of the season. Wondolowski, we don't blitz our outside linebackers a whole lot, but he's a guy that's definitely good at it. And well, I said his third sack. It just said he only has half a sack, but he's definitely been involved in the backfield. So here we go. On the return here is, I believe it's at Campbell. And he doesn't get much, but we will see what the Zips offense can cook up here, coming off a really, really good game. Actually had a couple of solid games against UAB and UTEP. Here we go. Bullock trying to play action. As you all know, I love to try to play action on the very first play of the game, kind of see what the defense is looking like, kind of trying to see what their stress levels are like really quick. But there, they play it well, and we barely get that one off. So setting up a screen here, and our guy, Kellum, is absolutely drilled and can't bring in the ball. And there were 3 linemen out in front of blocking. You mean to tell me none of those linemen seen that defensive end sneaking in right there? But it is what it is. Dropping back the pass is Bullock on 3rd and 10. Rolling to his right. Delivers it down the field, but can't get it to Campbell. And that's as we say, Bullock doesn't have the best arm. He doesn't have a whole lot of strength in that arm. And right there it shows. J.D. Davis throwing it out there on the screen. The receiver shedding a tackle, and that is Burris, right? Burris, I believe, on that reception for his second grab of the day. And both plays have been pretty big plays. So Burris, of all receivers, have been making the plays. Here we go. RPO again. This time that is Damon Davis, I believe, who's able to come down and make the stop. And I'm not sure who the wideout was on that one. It might have been Mortimer there. Not sure. But here we go. Lathery getting the handoff here, and he's able to pick up about 4 yards, and it'll pick up a 3rd and 2, or put them in a 3rd and 2 scenario, I should say. Now the pistol look for J.D. Davis with Lathery as the deep back. He's going to fake it to him, has a clean pocket, delivers to the open receiver, and that is brought in for yet another first down. And once again, that is Barris, who was able to get behind the defense and make the secondary pay. Our secondary has been hit and miss this entire season, and right now they're missing a lot. And once again, breaking off a tackle, that is another reception for this team. And they are taking our defense to the woodshed right now. We cannot stop them. They're doing whatever they want, and they have a 1st and goal from the 1. Lathery gets it, but we are able to come through, and that is Wondolowski, who ultimately brings them down with a lot of help. So loss of a yard. From the 2, this time Lathery goes in virtually untouched, and here we go. The Broncos are up 6-0, and they get the extra point, and it'll be 7-0. Akron back here giving it off to Kellum, and Kellum's able to pick up 6 yards. This is a guy we really want to get going here. Duos to the right this time. It's going to be fake to Kellum, pitching it out to Miles Walker. He's wrapped up, and he's going to lose 2 yards. Duos to the right, twins to the right this time. Bullock on a 3rd and 6, dropping back, looking for a receiver. He's going to find one across the middle. That's Campbell, and he easily picks up the first down. And Campbell was a guy who had a hot start, but he's kind of disappeared in the last couple of games. So we definitely want to get him going as well. Miles Walker gets the handoff. He has a little bit of space, but that space evaporates quickly. 2nd and 7. I formation this time. Twins to the right. Going to hand off to Proctor, the fullback, and he gets a decent gain, and we'll have a manageable 3rd and 2 here. Duos to the right, speed option. Bullock shedding off a tackle. Bullock trying to break another tackle, but he goes down. It'll be 4th and 1, and you best believe we are going to go for it. If he just picked up like one more block, I believe Bullock could have got that first down. Here we go. Gonna fake it. Bullock powering ahead, and he gets the first down by the skin of his teeth there. I thought they were going to stop that when they had it kind of bottled up, but Bullock is able to squeeze through and pick up about 2 yards on that. 1st and 10 for Akron. I'm going to bring Witherspoon in the backfield. We fake it to Kellum. Bullock pitches it to Witherspoon. Nice spin move. And that is a gain of about 7 yards there. All things considering, the Broncos played that one really well. That's another wrinkle to this option attack that we really love to bring out, involving our receivers and things like that, but they were ready for it that time. This time, Bullock facing to Kellum on the read play, and he's not able to pick up anything, and I think we actually lose a yard. It'll be 3rd and 4. Bullock dropping back, looking for a receiver. He had one, but he threw it kind of late, and that one's knocked away, and it looks like the Zips will be forced to punt it. So we punt the ball, and it's going to be a touchback, and Western Michigan will get the ball back up 7-0. Pistol look for J.D. Davis here. He's going to hand it off on the delay to Lathery. We come down as Damon David from the safety position, not falling for it at all. Loss of 3. Nice start for the defense here. Davis this time on the draw play has a bit of room, but that room is gone away pretty quickly, and it'll be 3rd and 7 for the Broncos, and we really need to get off the field here. A diamond 4 receiver look to the left here. Formation that I am familiar with. I know 9 times out of 10, as we make the stop there, they're either going to throw the screen or run the draw. That time they find a crosser, which is another wrinkle to that. But it's a play. It's a staple in my other playbook, my passing playbook that I use a lot. So here we go. On the return is Goodwin. He had some initial space. I think I should have went to the right side of the field. Tried to go to the left where my blocker was, but that ultimately goes nowhere. All right, we throw the screen off to Adrian Norton, and he picks his way through for a 1st down. And that's something I do want to incorporate more in these offenses, the wide receiver screens. So maybe you'll start seeing a little more of that. This time, play action from Bullock. He has an open guy. That's Norton once again, and that is another 1st down. So back-to-back 1st downs by Adrian Norton, who is another guy that we really, really want to see succeed in this offense, especially since he chose to stick around when so many other guys left the program. All right, let's see what we can cook up here on 1st and 10 at the beginning of the 2nd quarter here. We'll come out in the flex bone look. Bullock's going to fake that one. He's going to try and reverse field, but that's absolutely swarmed on. And that will be 2nd and 4 now. Wishbone look for this offense. Bullock is going to fake it inside. He barely gets that one off. Almost intercepted. It'll be 3rd and 14, and you know we're not that good at playing behind the sticks, especially on 3rd down. Bullock drops back, and he finds a wide-open receiver. And that's Adrian Norton already with his 3rd reception of the day, and he is going off so far. We love to see it. Bullock, empty backfield here, dropping back. Has a clean pocket, puts it up to his running back, and that is snatched out of the air by Kellum. And he has every right to strike a Heisman pose after that excellent play. As I stated, and I believe it was either the last game or the game beforehand, I love one-on-one shots. Like, I love taking one-on-one shots with my wide receivers, running backs, whatever the case may be. As you see him just skying up to get that, and we'll go take a look at that one more time. You got to love the catch animations on this game, man. Putting it up. One-on-one situation, and one of the things that kind of dissuades me from taking the one-on-one shots is the fact that Bullock just isn't the most talented passer, so he's not real accurate. He doesn't have a cannon for an arm, so I get dissuaded from taking the one-on-one shots, but here lately he's starting to prove that he can definitely be trusted slanging the rock on those situations. So 7-7 ball game here. Western Michigan gets it back. They're going to hand it off to Lathery. He's swung down by Watkins after a gain of 4. So it'll be 2nd and 6 now. And here we go. J.D. Davis going to hand it off to Lathery, and he has some space, but can't quite get enough for the first down. It will be 3rd and inches. So they're deciding to keep the ball on the ground right now, and we'll try and challenge that. We'll have a 5-man front this time. Here we go. Lathery is going to power up, and he's going to get more than enough for the first down. J.D. Davis bringing the guy in motion. He's going to pop it off to his wide receiver. That's Barris again, but this time we are able to stop him from getting anything, and it'll be 2nd and 10. J.D. Davis puts it up, has a receiver who beats the coverage. Joey Hunter cannot get him, and that is 6 points. So we were in man coverage across the board, no safety help, coverage 0, and Joey Hunter cannot stick with his man, and we are down 14-7 as the counterplay to Miles Walker goes nowhere, and it is 2nd and 12. Here we go. Play action pass for Bullock. He's going to pop it off there. Looked like we were trying to hit Max Wisner, but the pass was behind him. It'll be 3rd and 12. Here we go. We're seeing Kellum in motion this time. Bullock looking for an open man. Finds one. And that is our man, looks like Justin Campbell, who's able to get that first down. So here we go. 1st and 10. New set of downs here. One-on-one scenario again. Bullock goes for it and has it. And that was Weatherspoon, who came open. And once again, as we talked about, one-on-one situations, we've been taking shots. That time, Weatherspoon just left his man in the dust. Our offensive line did an excellent job holding up and blocking. And that was actually one of their best corners. I think that was Naquan Washington at the corner, their number 1 corner, who was just burnt toast on that one. So that's crazy. 14-all here. The Broncos get it back. Both teams with huge passing plays. Lathery now with a nice run. And he finally goes down. And I don't know what was going on, but there was absolutely no one out there to the point of Lathery out there juking Casper and stuff. Like, he juked the air. And if he wouldn't have done that, he probably would have still been running. Here we go. Lathery getting the handoff again. Why not? Spins, and he has a gain of 8. So far, a very balanced attack for these Broncos here. Lathery doesn't get it. Instead, J.D. Davis keeps it, and he has the corner, and he picks up the first down. And thank goodness he isn't a little bit faster, because if he was, we may not have caught him. Perfect play call there. This time, an empty set. Davis dropping back, barely gets that one off on the screen. We are there to knock the receiver down, and that's a loss of 2. So 2nd and 12 now. RPO slings it across the middle on the slant route, and I believe that's Mortimer who makes that reception there. J.D. Davis, very, very clean pocket. Only 3 met down linemen. Has all the time in the world, finds his wide receiver, and who else but Barris making us pay, getting in the end zone, 21-14. Here we go. Nice move by Bullock on the flex bone option look, and he's able to pick up the first down. And that's what we love to see. That's what we like to see and want to see out of the flex bone. This time we hand it off up the middle, and the fullback is able to pick up. That's Malcolm Proctor is able to pick up about 12 yards. And I call him the fullback. Honestly, I like to call that or refer to that position as the B-back spot. But you know what I mean. Here we go. Kellum in motion. We're going to hand it off to Miles Walker, and he has a gain of 3, 2nd and 7, as we continue to try and answer the score by the Broncos here. Flexbone look once again. We're going to fake it to Proctor. We pitch it out to Miles Walker, and he has a lot of space around the edge. He cuts it back inside, and that is a first down for the Zips. We'll come out here now in a shotgun power look here. Bringing Witherspoon into the backfield. Going to fake it. Bullock pitches it out to Weatherspoon one-on-one, but he can't make the guy miss in the open field. Excellent tackle by the defensive back, and that is only a gain of 1 yard there. Duos to the right this time. Bullock dropping back, looking for a receiver. He just puts it up. There really wasn't anything there. I don't know where the heck we were throwing that. That could have been a disaster, but we're bailed out. 3rd and 9. Bullock rolling out, looking for a receiver. He decides to keep it himself. He has the first down and then some. So it'll be 1st and 10 from the 32 as Bullock made an excellent choice after a terrible one, and he's able to get the first down here. Under center this time, dropping back is Bullock. He delivers the pass to Max Wisner. The defense corrals him, collapses on him quick, and forces the incompletion. Split back look under center this time. Gonna fake that one, rolling out. Had a wide open Kellum, and I'm not sure why we threw that up deep. But that is intercepted, and that is one of those bonehead decisions that I often make. On the rollout, it looked like Kellum had came wide open, and for whatever reason, I tried to throw it deep, and we paid the price. So down 21-14, a minute 12 left in the game. Davis drops back, has a lot of time. He decides to get rid of it, so it was excellent coverage downfield by the Zips that time. 2nd and 10. Davis, he's going to throw it out quickly, and that is corralled by the defense fairly fast, and it'll be 3rd and 6 for the Broncos. If we can get a stop here, who knows? We may be able to go downfield and get a touchdown. I don't know. Empty set here. 3 receivers to the left, 2 to the right here for Davis. Davis is dropping back. Delivers it to a wide open receiver. That's his tight end. We haven't really mentioned him yet, but that was Bozma, who pulls in what I believe is his first grab of the day, but it is a first down with plenty of time to try and get a score here for Western Michigan. Obviously, we don't want that to happen. Here we go. Davis dropping back. Trying to roll out. He barely gets rid of it. Don't know how he got rid of it, but looks like he just kind of flicked it forward. And it'll be 2nd and 10 with 42 seconds left in the first half here. Davis. Nice pocket. We collapse on him and he goes down. That's none other than Wondolowski, who's able to get there and get him down. So that's 2 sacks on the day for Wondolowski, who's been all over the field so far. And on 3rd and 20, they decide to just keep it on the ground with Lathery. He's not going anywhere as McCoy brings him down. So my thoughts on the first half here. I think our offense has been pretty consistent. The only big mistake was that terrible interception that I threw when we were setting up to have a nice drive, but I think we've ran the ball well. I think we've thrown the ball well. On defense, it's just been kind of up and down, man. We're giving up way too many big plays. You know, it seems like every other play, they're picking up like 12, 13 yards on us. We've gotten some sacks, but like you can see on this play, look at all the time. You know, and I know it slowed down a little bit, but look at all the time that Davis had to throw. So I just think we need to get a little bit more pressure on him. Maybe start sending Wondolowski more for the linebacker spot because he's been a big difference maker. But we'll see as we start off here getting the ball here. That is Goodwin on the return. Goodwin takes it, trying to cut it to the right, can't quite get there, and he's brought down at the 17. Looked like he initially had some space, but couldn't quite round the corner there. And we'll start from the 17-yard line here. Here we go. Under center now is Bullock, who's going to hand it off out of the flex bone, and he picks up 3 yards. That's Malcolm Proctor, who we've decided to stick with throughout the season here so far. His opportunities have been few and far in between, but I've liked what I've seen from him so far for the most part. Bullock is going to keep it. Nice fake to number 24, and Bullock is able to find a lot of space on the option keeper. First and 10 for the Zips, and that is probably the best run by Bullock so far this season. On that one, we do try and get the pitch off, and it's the same story. Phantom football. I heard in the latest update they've started working on that, so we'll see here if it keeps happening or not. But second and 9, Bullock drops back, throws it behind Weatherspoon, and Myron Weatherspoon can't bring that in. Not really his fault. Bullock threw a pretty bad pass on that one, throwing it about 2 yards behind the receiver there. Here we go. Full house pistol look now. Bullock dropping back, delivering it to Campbell on the screenplay. And he can't quite get there. He picks up a decent gain, but it will be 4th and 5, and we will go for it here. So down by 7, choosing to go for it here. Duos. We're going to send Walker in motion. Bullock dropping back. He's going to throw it behind Campbell, but he is so wide open he's able to bring it in, and that is a first down. So the Zips are able to convert on the 4th down, and that is an excellent play here. Split back look, gonna hand it off to Kellum. Kellum is trying to find room here, and he picks up 6. And that's actually only Kellum's 2nd run of the day, which is kind of surprising here, but you just gotta take what's working, and that hadn't been working. As we deliver it on the RPO to Weatherspoon, and he has the first down, and that's the type of thing that's been working. I think, honestly, the option to the outside in the short passing game has worked really well so far for our offense. Here we go. This time we swing it out to Kellum. He had a little bit of room initially, but can't beat the tackler, so he's only able to pick up 2 on that one. Duos to the right this time. We bring a man in motion. We pop it off to Weatherspoon. Weatherspoon has space to work with. Sheds a tackle. Weatherspoon with a nice spin move. Spins off another guy. And Myron Weatherspoon is showing that he absolutely has the juice. And this is why we utilize him in the option game and stuff like that, because he can do things like that in the open field. This time we hand it off to Kellum. He can't really get much there. It'll be 2nd and goal for the Akron Zips from the 6-yard line. So now we got duos to the right, twins to the right here. Bullock hands it off, and I accidentally leap because I accidentally leaped. I don't really know how I hit triangle, but it was an accident. Just trust me. But on 3rd and goal, rolling out is Bullock, trying to find an open guy, delivers it, and that one is brought in for 6 points. I'm not sure who caught that. I'm trying to see. I don't think it was Proctor, who's the fullback. It was Aiden Diaz, the sophomore tight end. Okay, so we were I believe we had 3 total tight ends that time. In the game, we roll out, we have plenty of time, and Diaz is able to get open for his first career touchdown reception. So we knotted up at 21 all, and the defense needs to get a stop here as they hand it off to Lathery, and he's able to pick up 4 yards. As today, he has 12 carries for 58 yards and a score, actually performing a lot better than what he normally does. Here we go. Davis is going to fake it. Should have gave it off. He is sacked as we come off the edge on the blitz, and we are able to bring him down. Not sure who that was who got the sack, however. It will be 3rd and 11. Davis dropping back, putting it in the air, and that's overthrown, and we will get the ball back. Kellum gets it on the pitch, tries to cut it upfield, and that is not there. So it'll be 2nd and 8. Twins to the left, we're going to send Kellum in motion. Empty backfield for Bullock here. Dropping back, looking for a receiver, and he finds one. That's Campbell across the middle. He has a gain of about 7 yards, and it'll be 3rd and 1 for Akron. Full house pistol formation now. Play fake to Kellum as a wide open receiver, and that's Miles Walker, who's able to convert the first down. And the former receiver is showing good hands on that play. Here we go. Play action to Keller. Bullock. Gonna try and go up top. And there were 3 defenders there. And I don't know what we were doing on that one. We should have probably just tried to step up or run it. But either way, we get lucky and it's 2nd and 10. Screenplay trying to set that up here. And it's not set up well. As once again, I think that's the 2nd time we tried to go to a running back screen. And that's the 2nd time the defense was all over it. So 3rd and 10, we have a trio of pass catchers to the right. Dropping back is Bullock. He had an open receiver coming underneath, and Adrian Norton. And Adrian Norton, if he was a little bit more patient. Nonetheless, we do hit a wide receiver. I believe it was Witherspoon for a nice gain. It'll be 4th and 1. We hand it off to Miles Walker. He's able to press forward for the first down. So this drive continues. A very nice drive here with a couple of 4th down conversions for the Zips. That time we try to screen to Campbell, and Naquan Washington is there to make the hit, and it'll be 2nd and 11. Duos to the right, twins to the right now. Here we go. Bullock on the RPO gets it out to Miles Walker, who falls forward. He picks up about 4 yards. It will be 3rd and 7. I formation here, dropping back. Bullock delivers it to, I'm not sure who that was. I think it was number 19, who's another backup tight end, I believe. Either way, it'll be 4th and 1. And can the Zips convert on 4th down for the 3rd time? And yes, they can. This time lining up in a split T, one of my favorite formations. And Proctor is able to convert the first down on his 4th carry. We're in the I formation this time. Bullock is just going to pitch it to Kellum. Kellum had some initial room, but the gap closed up quickly. He gets it back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd and 10. Bullock fakes it. He's going to pitch it out to Miles Walker, who has some space. He's thrown to the turf, but not before he picks up 6 yards. 3rd and 4, offset split look in the shotgun. Bullock throws it right to the defender, and that is intercepted. And it looked like we were throwing with the anticipation there, but the defense anticipated it also. The Broncos would end up scoring, and they go up by a touchdown, 28-21, as Bullock has thrown 2 interceptions on the day. Gonna hand it off to Walker. Walker finds a lane, and he's able to pick up 7 yards. So a very disappointing end to a very promising drive last time. But this time we have another drive trying to cook here as Walker gets it out of the wishbone formation handoff there, and he's able to pick up a first down. Miles Walker has been the best ball carrier for us so far. In this game, that is. This time we're going to give it to Kellum. Shows a little bit of patience, and he's able to pick up 3. So today, Kellum only has 22 yards on 8 carries, as the defense has kept him bottled up fairly well. So the power eye look for the first time here. Kellum is going to get it. He has one man to beat it. He does get by him, but the defense closes in quickly. Nice move by Kellum, but ultimately that is only a gain of about 4 yards. It will be 3rd and 3. All right, formation, we're going to hand it to Miles Walker. He has a lot of room out there. Miles Walker trying to find the sideline. Can't quite do it, but still picks up around 20 yards. It will be a first down for the Zips. So we're in the territory where we made a mistake last time. We're going to give it to Kellum. He's trying to find it outside. Probably should have cut that one upfield, but we lose 2 yards that time. Now twins to the right, split back look in the shotgun. Gonna send Witherspoon in motion to the left. Gonna hand that one off to Marquise Williams, who cuts it upfield nicely. He has 11 yards on his first carry of the ball game. Flex ball look this time. We're gonna hand it off to Kellum, and he's able to get the first down easily. Bullock bringing a guy in motion out of the shotgun. He's going to fake that one. He's going to keep it, but there's nothing there, and he loses 2 yards. as I believe Corey Walker is able to get in and make that stop, as he hasn't really done much today aside from that, which is a surprise as he's one of the best players for the Broncos. As we deliver it there to Campbell, he's able to get it inside of the 5. It'll be 3rd and 1. Gonna hand it off to Kellum, and Kellum is in for 6. We handed it off. It was to the right, but a lane opened up, a nice cutback lane opened up to the left. Kellum exploited it, and he's able to get the score, even though he hasn't done a whole lot today. He does get in the end zone, and we will tie it up at 28 apiece. Now our defense needs to get a stop, as we got scored on our last drive here. Davis dropping back, delivering it quickly to a wide open wide out. That is a gain of 6 yards. It'll be 2nd and 4. There's only 13 seconds left in regulation here. J.D. Davis dropping back, going up top, and he finds a receiver for 6 points. They kick it off 35-28. Time running out 4 seconds. Goodwin had a small lane, but he is ultimately tackled at the 26, and there's only 3 seconds left in this ball game. I would say I can't believe that we gave up that pass play, but it's honestly very believable. Bullock going up top, doesn't have enough arm to get it down there at all, and that is his 3rd interception of the game, and that's where it will end, as we will lose to Western Michigan as their players waving goodbye to our crowd. And it'll be 35-28 as we suffer yet another L on the season. And my thoughts, man. First and foremost, we just gave up way too many big plays on defense, man. We gave up we gave up like 2 wide open passing plays, including the one that they just scored on. I mean, we're in the end of the game, and what I'll never understand is I'm in cover 4. I'm playing loose coverage. The safeties and corners' job is just to get back deep. Just get deep. And it seems like too many times in this game, these guys can't do that. If I'm on this corner, I can only play one guy at a time. If I'm playing the right corner and I shoot him deep, I guarantee you the left corner is going to bite on some bull crap down low. It's unfortunate. We gave up way too many big plays in a game we definitely could have won. I made a lot of boneheaded decisions. I threw some boneheaded picks as well. But we'll see you guys in the next one, where hopefully we can get a win. Have a nice rest of your day. See you later.